Well, I've just been trying to figure out how to make the electronics display on the boba fett that I'm making. As I didn't want to spend a fortune on the electronics because they can get quite expensive. I've seen them on the internet and things like that. I thought I'd have to go and make them my own because it's just a matter of controlling some LEDs. And I had a heap of Arduinos, so I came up with this little thingy. It's a little big, but I'll put it in that way on the chest. And so that'll be the top bit, and then I've got to figure out the display below, which I'm going to use a 7 segmented display, LED display, and again with an Arduino, run off the Arduino. So I'll just show you what I've done here. I've got my little, they're white LEDs because they're really bright, and I'm just going to put a red cover over them. And I printed this, you can see this, sort of, I'll do it up a little bit better, but it's a bit hard to see. So all you'll see is just these little bits here, and that is hollowed out. I printed this on my resin printer, and again this will be like, I'll have a little red plastic sheet in there. It goes over, I'll go over these LEDs, and I shall show you it working, and it just works off a little USB thing. So I'll show you here. So it's just LEDs with resistors on the back, and a little bit of programming in there, and I've just programmed a sequence what I thought would be cool and what I thought I seen in the show. So if you look at these are really bright. Have a look at these suckers. See that? And I've got these different sort of displays happening, but if I put this over it, it'll be sort of lined up, so you can imagine if this is red. I won't shine it directly at the camera because you get a blur, but you can see this type of thing happening here. So it does all sorts of little things, little sequence that runs through these. So I thought it was pretty cool, and that'll work. That'll look really good. Because it's really bright, you can see it during the day really easily. So yeah, so that's my little, the top part of the display anyway. So yeah, so that's how I did that. Arduino, 3.2 volt LEDs, 75 ohm resistors on each positive leg of the LED, and this little rechargeable thing. So yeah, so that's one part of it done anyway. I've just put it in the chest piece so you can have a look at what that looks like. You can see it there. So just how bright it is. See, if I shine it at the camera, it's really bright. But yeah, once it gets the red on, again, it's because it's shining in the camera for some reason. It looks blurry, but you can get the idea. Yes, that's sort of what it looks like. Happy days.